Hello, MNP. We are now live. I did send out a reminder email, so hopefully you guys get it, and you will be here soon.
Wait, we're live?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh. Well, in that case.
Anyway, we always forget those.
Who cares? Who cares? Just keep on going.
So thank you guys for tuning in today. I see we have a viewer. So yeah, let's get right into it. We have our kitty over here who jumped up here before. But yeah, so Peyton, you have a song for us. Am I correct in thinking?
Yes. May I please have my lyrics?
Your cat eating lyrics.
Thank you. No, that got ran over by a car.
Oh.
No, I'm seriously not kidding.
Yeah.
Count on me by Bruno Mars. If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I will sail to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark you can't see, I will be your guide to guide you. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. If you ever forget how much you really need to be, every day I will remind you. Oh, find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. We can count on you like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do. Count on me 'cause I can count on you.
Yay.
Thank you.
Now, before we continue, I do want to point out that during this performance, it's happening again. The cat was licking itself. Peyton is known famously for not liking the cat licking himself at home. So, good
I'm
job.
really mad right now.
Now,
Good job. What
She
the
likes
heck?
to lick herself to music.
Okay.
now to our story.
Well, we have a story from the Great White North today, from Ontario, Canada. This just happened a few days ago. A black bear walked into the front door of the house. Now, this was caught while the people were sleeping. They have a camera that records things that happen in their house. And it shows the bear going in the front door and rummaging for food. It found some in a pizza box, which is interesting. This house was actually on Alice Lane. I'd like it if it was better like Little Red Riding Hood Lane.
Yeah.
But anyway, the three bears were there apparently. because they heard other bears outside. Matter of fact, when the bear left with the pizza, you could almost hear someone say, "More, please." But anyway, the bear did not do damage in the house. They just roamed for food, found the pizza, and opened the door and walked out. That's it. So that's
Hey,
the story
honey,
from
I'm
Canada. Yeah,
More, please.
more please.
Which is a reference to another project coming out very soon that we actually just filmed before.
I'm still hungry.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
That's a surprise, actually.
So please watch out for, I'm going to be shooting you guys an email with the link to a really fun, cool, and hilarious game show video. So, Max?
Yeah, so now it's time for our PC build guide of the day. Now, I can't say one thing, it's too early yet. No, it's different. It's different than what you think. But we are going to be shooting at 4K when we eventually transition over to GoPros. So 4K at 30 FPS. So I have designed an insanely overkill system that, what's our total cost? That's also insanely priced due to the hard drives and the graphics card are the big things in there. I could probably downgrade this. But anyway, this PC is capable of running 4K video editing, very smooth enough that I can scrub through it and not have any delays whatsoever. Now, our processor, this might sound a little bit weird, is an AMD Ryzen 5 3600. Doesn't seem like much, but 3rd gen Ryzen and overclocking, it'll handle it just fine. Now, for a CPU cooler, we chose any CPU cooler that had a high fan RPM. And for the motherboard, this was the tricky thing. See, we wanted a motherboard that would overclock, out of box support 3rd gen Ryzen, and also have enough memory have enough memory slots so that we could expand in the future. Now, the things that check those boxes, they also had to have an RGB. Come on, really?
Just go.
The only thing that ticked all those boxes for under 150 was the MSI B450 Tomahawk.
She's licking herself.
Look at herself right there. The B450 Tomahawk Max. It supports AM4 chipset CPUs and supports 3rd gen Ryzen out of box. So any 3600 series Ryzen processor that is AM4, it'll support. No AMD loaner program where they loan you 2nd gen Ryzen. Anyway. Just like grab the duster. So memory-wise, we were faced with a difficult decision. We could get 4 sticks, 3 sticks, 2 sticks, 1 sticks of whatever combination we wanted. Now, 3200 megahertz memory is almost, if not the same, priced as 3600 megahertz memory. So the G-Skills Ripjaws 5 32 gigabyte kit, it was the best one that we could find. Now for our 4 hard drives in here. We have 2 Ironwolf Pro 16 terabytes configured in RAID 5 so that in the event I lose a drive, then all of that data is backed up to a 2nd drive. Now if I was to lose 2 drives, then I'd lose all my data. Nice sign language there. Now, project storage was a big thing. So, our 500 gigabyte M.2 SSD was our SSD of choice. It's NVMe, so it uses a SATA, it uses SATA 6 gigabyte per second technology on your motherboard. Now, for a boot drive and whatever we install our files onto, like, programs like Premiere Pro, Final Cut, whatever I wanted to put on there, even though this is Windows, so it's not Final Cut. A 240 gigabyte SSD should do more than plenty. The applications on this editing computer only take up about 20 gigabytes plus 2 or 3 for the OS, so nothing much. Now for graphics. So our graphics card actually can run 8K very smoothly, but we would have to upgrade our CPU and motherboard to do so. But it is a recommended graphics card, and we'll just get better performance out of it. So, bearing that in mind, a Gigabyte GeForce RTX 2070 Super is our graphics card. It's a $500 graphics card, and those hard drives are also $500 each. So that's like $1,500 right there in just storage and graphics. So
It's a power supply.
yeah, so we needed a power supply that could handle all of this. Well, not really all of it, because it's less than 500 watts. But after overclocking, it'll probably be about 500-ish watts. So our Cooler Master, 650 watt, gold certified power supply. It's modular, so we have extra cabling. We don't need to screw around with them. Shove them into the non-existent 5 1/4 bay that's not located near your power supply. It's got more than enough wattage, and it's gold certified, so it will hopefully last for a while, even though bronze power supplies could last forever. Some of them. Now, our case. No preference. I chose a case that had tempered glass side panels because it looked cool. And from Corsair, it's a Corsair Spec Delta RGB case. Now, you could go with Corsair's IQ and, design custom water cooling loops. But again, this is sort of our budget PC. And then for an operating system, Windows 10 Pro 64-bit stole the show because it was relatively cheap, supported a crap load of RAM, and also it's really good compared to Windows 10 Home. So, yeah. Our grand total is, wow, there's actually no shipping costs, apparently. Our grand total is about $2,400 for a 4K, if you upgrade the CPU and motherboard, 8K smooth budget PC to edit footage. Now, if you don't have a 8K camera, then you could totally downgrade that graphics card to like a 1060, and it'll run just as fine. Or use an SLI bridge with 2 graphics cards. So that was our PC for today. That was our build guide. So 4K editing workstation on a budget. Who knew it could be almost $2,500?
Yeah, came under 25.
By like 100. So it
Not
would.
bad.
It's like a redundant, or it's like the price of like Unraid or something.
You could pay more and have a PC that does less.
Oh, yes, you guys get a sneak peek on that project that was mentioned earlier. That's all we can show. No. Nope. Keep moving. Any other stories?
No.
Anyone? We should put the cat in that thing and see what she does.
Kitty. Hi, Kitty.
Anyway, guys, so thank you for watching this MNP live broadcast. Now it's time for us to end the stream.
Bye-bye.